during that period masa you find out and then when the thing merebak, how do you
I was depressed, bro. I acah-acah kuat je. Tak suka viral sebab benda tu, bro. Paling tak suka. Not really. Nothing. I was a bum. Maybe 3-4 times I cried a bit. Stop with the originality. I'll slap him juga. Jangan berlakon lah. I was the laziest human being on earth. Space was my thing and I loved it so much. To the parents out there, I'm sorry, but stop listening to your parents that tell you what you should or should not do. I don't give a Say what you want to say. There's no logic to hantu. Where are they?
Okay.
Where are they?
Assalamualaikum dan selamat sejahtera semua. Terima kasih kerana menonton Drop the Issue Podcast. So Bairat, hari ini kita bersama dengan seorang content creator yang bercerita tentang angkasa lepas. So Bairat dia punya TikTok follower, English punya content 25.2k, and then dia punya Malay punya paling kau lah 691.3k. Tanpa membuang masa lagi, perkenalkan Space Dollar.
Assalamualaikum semua. Hello. I'm going to have a mix of language, Bahasa Melayu and English.
Betul.
It's good to see all of you.
So, Space Dollar.
Yeah.
Like, kita go straight terus lah.
Boleh.
To the point, okay? So, I'm curious lah. Like, you are from, from people know you. Bairat kalau saya sendiri, saya kenal Space Dollar viral dulu kan. Sebab you are abang kepada Syed Saddiq.
Paling tak suka viral sebab benda tu, bro. Paling tak suka. I like sekarang where bila orang jumpa I kat luar, dia panggil I Space Dollar dan muka abang YB. It's not that I don't love my brother, but kita dah buat branding sendiri kan.
Betul.
Yeah.
So masa tu saya kenal Dad lah. Kita kan Syed Abdullah kan masa tu kan.
Betul.
And then after that, you start buat content dekat TikTok and also this is Syed Saddiq's punya brothers.
Betul.
So he's now on social media, so it's good. Tapi like I would like to know lah, like you are, I would do some research lah. You ada 4 adik-beradik, betul? So how was your childhood? Are you memang bright ataupun you are kind of rebel punya
bapak
kids?
jauh gila daripada bright, bro. I was thank you for taking photos. I was a rascal. Dalam family I paling nakal sekali. Kalau mama biar cakap A, I buat Z. And kakak I pandai, abang I pandai, adik I pandai, but I was the complete opposite. I didn't really enjoy studying so much bila I was younger. I suka punting sekolah pergi main cafe 10 hours 10 ringgit. Time tu korang tak tahu kalau korang tahu. There was like this discounted rate. Boleh dapat 10 ringgit 10 jam, bro. We killed it. We demolished it. So yeah, school wasn't really my thing lah bila I masa muda dulu.
So by right, if let's say school is not your thing, what's your thing at that time? Like sukan ke?
Not really. Nothing. I was a bum.
Oh.
I'm telling you, antara semua orang dalam podcast ni tengok sekarang, I boleh janji dengan korang semua tak ada lelaki lebih pemalas daripada saya sebelum ini. I was the laziest human being on earth. Kerja I, bangun tidur, main World of Warcraft, main RuneScape, main Dota. That's it. Repetition every single day.
So when that's how long it is? Sampai
Until I grew up.
sampai
until I grew up, sampai I mula pergi university, dan mula I sedar that I have to grow up and change lah.
Understand. So when I heard that you went to UniKL,
betul,
and then you study aerospace,
betul,
right? And then you go to US. So
betul.
Like,
you know your research.
Yes, I did
this
my
guy
research.
did his research.
So when you went to masa you dekat dalam you study tu, you are not with that mentality lagi ke macam mana masa tu?
Even bila I dekat Embry-Riddle dekat Florida, bila orang pergi situ belajar, I pergi situ merempit. I was culture shocked by American Pie. So I beli motor besar, marah kasih duit untuk belajar. Aku pergi beli motor besar, naik motor daripada Florida ke Vegas 17 jam, join a fraternity Sigma Chi. Habis, gagal.
So Bairat masa tu enjoy the life lah.
Enjoy my life.
Enjoy your life. Jadi masa kalau nak tanya pasal like dekat US tu, is that the reason where your interest kena pick dengan apa?
Space. Betul. So it wasn't the education that shifted my mentality completely kepada angkasa lepas. It was watching a rocket lift off in front of my eyes. Rasa bumi bergegar bila tengok rocket lift off. That's when I knew then and there space was my thing and I loved it so much.
Also, by right, you saw the thing.
Literally a rocket lift off, a SpaceX rocket.
That must be cool.
Oh my gosh, bro, the earth was shaking.
So masa tu macam mana rasa?
I realized how tiny we are in the vastness of the universe. When you see a rocket lift off, and then bila nampak dia pergi mula-mula kat depan you besar gila, tapi bila nampak naik atas jadi macam lidi, you're like kecilnya kita sebenarnya ni.
So interesting macam tu kan. So masa you after you keluar daripada US and then you come back. So when you come back, you kerja Grab.
I did a lot of odd jobs. I did sales. Odd jobs.
Okay.
I did sales for Cloud Kitchen. Didn't enjoy it. Lepas tu I quit and I bought Grab. I worked for a law firm. Tolong dia marketing a bit. Macam-macam kerja pelik-pelik lah. But I genuinely did not enjoy what I was doing. So apa yang I buat adalah I quit kerja I took the risk and I said to myself, I want to start learning how to be a content creator. Bro, gagah. I made a proposal. And it's not WhatsApp. It's like a proper, everybody's like, oh, you make a proposal, you approach your brother. It's like WhatsApp. And I'm like, no, it's a proper black and white proposal. I need RM14,000 nak beli laptop. Laptop nak mahal lah kan, nak MacBook kan. Laptop, camera, semua benda ni. So I gave Sadiq, I'm like, bro, I just need RM14,000 only. I just want to start YouTube, 14,000. 6 months later, dia crack aku, bro.
This one when you think about Space Dollar?
Yeah, that time I didn't start with Space Dollar. I started with True Dollar first. 47 videos, gagal. Each video 300 views. Nothing more than 1,000 views. Went to gaming, gagal. Went to Space Dollar, 84 videos, gagal. After 85, baru nampak traction.
So, saya tertarik like, during your period datang ke daripada US ke Malaysia, during that period, how your family accept the thought that you...
I lied to them. I lied to them. I told them I wasn't doing well. They didn't think I was good or something, but I didn't tell them I gagal. They had no clue. Hi mama, I gagal.
Tak cakap pun?
No, they didn't know. Do you know mama now that I gagal?
So until now, no, right?
No, now she knows now. But
now.
yeah.
Okay, so I remember when you said in one of the podcasts, you said you are doing Grab. At the same time as you're doing
Betul,
content,
YouTube,
kan?
yeah.
YouTube. So, and then the reason you buat Grab because you are very in the lowest speed of your life
Betul.
at the time. So, can you how low it is?
Lowest. I was lost. I took things I was not supposed to take. I wouldn't blame anyone else. I destroyed myself over my own stupidity. But I keep on blaming other people. I keep on pointing, oh, orang ni boleh berjaya, ni belajar, ni Sadiq semua boleh berjaya, kenapa I tak belajar? But in reality, pemalas.
Understand.
I was a fucking bum. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah,
Boleh.
I was a bum. And I think I need to go through that process. You bayangkan kalau dia tolong I would have been lazy and reliant on him.
Betul.
So
like masa dan ketika itu like is it surrounding pressure you because like okay my family they are doing well but me like that memang the surrounding pressure you lah.
Not the surrounding, they never pressure me, but I keep on pointing finger. My kerja I ni pointing finger je. Oh, ni kenapa ni berjaya? Kenapa dia tak nak tolong? Kenapa dia tak nak tolong? Padahal I tak nak buat apa-apa.
Faham.
So kerja I blame semua orang je. Blame surrounding, blame economy, blame ni, blame tu. Tapi I don't want to do shit.
So you are blaming.
I was blaming everyone else but myself.
Faham. So it's like at the end of the day because saya yang malas.
Yes.
Faham. Jadi like masa you buat Grab tu adakah that is the way you buat gaming juga, reaction
yes.
juga. That time lah.
That time.
Tapi masa mana the day ataupun the year that you find the niche of Space Dollar tu?
So I think reaction content I tengok macam KSI PewDiePie that was maybe 6 months. 8-9 months. And then gaming another 4 months. Lepas tu Space Dollar lagi. I think overall maybe after a year and a half then I perasan this is can go somewhere. After a year and 6 months. Tapi for that 1 year and 6 months the view teruk. I wasn't even monetized yet, so I wasn't making any money. Sampai buat Grab, sampai balik buat Grab, buat content setiap hari. Every day bro, satu content. Every day. I posted 7 days a week. Every day.
This is before Space Dollar.
Before, even while Space Dollar juga.
Space Dollar.
I stopped giving reason. I just kept on making the content. I didn't know where I could go. Tetapi I said to myself, walaupun kalau ada 1%, even though there was a 1% chance I could make it, isn't it worth the try?
Yeah, betul. And at the end, dia mesti akan ada satu yang naik punya. Kan?
Yeah.
So like, kenapa Space Dollar and before this you True Dollar kan?
Betul.
With True Dollar and then transition to Space Dollar. Why the change? Why the transition?
I didn't get the traction that I wanted. After making content for so long, when you don't get views for a while, you quit. And I think sejujurnya kalau I tak quit, I could have made it work. But I quit. And dah buat reaction, I quit. Lepas tu buat gaming, I quit. I'm telling you right now, social media ni, dia bukan business. Business, there is a chance of failure. Social media, there is zero chance of failure. Yang penting you tak quit. And every time you make a content, you make it 1% better. Jangan kasih alasan, jangan compare, and jangan quit. So I quit. I quit reaction, I quit gaming. But when I went to Space Zola, I nampak interaction. I nampak interaction in the content. I was like, okay, this can be something.
Oh, so when you do Space Dollar, you directly pergi ke like space punya
Yeah,
content?
because I like space. And I've been consuming a lot of space content. I tengok astrokobi, semua benda ni. And I said to myself, wow, I would really like to be like them. So I started making space content first.
Because like bila saya tengok Space Dollar dekat TikTok, it's like combination of futuristic plus kampung punya name, Space Dollar.
Betul.
Like Dollar memang your name
Yeah,
dari
Syed
dulu
Abdullah.
lah.
Yeah.
Syed Abdullah, orang panggil Dollar macam tu lah. So Space plus Dollar is when you create space punya ni dengan Dollar.
What is your ID for your YouTube channel?
ID?
What is your YouTube channel name?
Vertex Mastery this.
Vertex Mastery.
Vertex Mastery.
You have to think, bila you go meet people in public, are they going to call you, hey, Vertex Mastery, what's up, Vertex Mastery?
Betul.
So when you come up with a channel, what is more important daripada the logo of the channel is the channel name. I'm telling you, people are playing lightly of these things. The channel name is so crucial because when let's say you become big, you become massive. When people meet you in public, can you imagine having an ID $341_1?
Faham.
So yeah, it's super important.
Yeah, because it's very creative.
Yes.
Okay. And then like when you do, masa you buat content creations ni, you ada tak macam idolakan someone ataupun like saya nak jadi macam dia?
Yes, nama dia Astrokobi.
Sugobi.
Dia Australian content creator, buat niche space content.
Space juga.
He was my idol and I tiru dia bulat-bulat for 27 videos.
Oh, faham.
Bila I cakap tiru, dia cakap A, aku cakap A. Dia berlakon B, aku berlakon B. Dia belok kanan, aku belok kanan. Tiru bulat-bulat.
So dia ada, saya dengar dia ada approach.
Yes. So here's the beauty about tiru. When you start to tiru bulat-bulat, audience notice. And for some reason the FYP, the algorithm started connecting us because banyak orang komen, flood the comment, oh, ni Space Zola tiru Astrokobi. One day he DM me. He's like, hey, I noticed you've been using my footage. And I'm like, yo, listen, I love you so much. Yes, I've been copying your work because I want to learn. And dia baik. Dia cakap, it's okay. I understand. But maybe don't copy bulat-bulat the footage and find the footage online. And then we became friends and then he followed me and then, such an honor. Yeah.
So by that, kita macam buat, actually Space Zola tak buat tiru and then ubah pun, tak tiru bulat-bulat.
Bulat.
So that's interesting, man. Sebab sebab dekat US ni dia ada banyak content creator yang kena bash because dia tiru content orang. But then like Space Zola, when you tiru, but then you kena puji. So it's something that very interesting for me.
Let me share you guys something and I want you guys to remember for the rest of your life. Yeah. Apa you pakai sekarang baju kasut you think you made that?
Tidak.
Nothing about what we made around us is original. To succeed as a content creator, if I can give you one powerful advice, pada permulaannya, stop with the originality. You know why a content succeeds, a video succeeds in social media? Bukan kerana handsome, cantik, bro, aku muka kurap, okay je. It's not because of all that. You know what they succeed in doing? Making you watch the content 75% and above. If you look at YouTube and TikTok analytics, they state if the video is viewed 75% ke atas, meletup, FYP. Bukan lakonan, handsome, cantik, hook. I mean, all those are important. Tetapi if I convince you to watch the video 75% ke atas, video tu meletup. Nothing else. There's no secret sauce, nothing. So these content creator macam Astrokobi and other successful podcasters contohnya, they have succeeded in making you watch the content till the end. Don't stop thinking about algorithm. Start thinking about how do you convince your audience to watch your videos till the end. Then video tu meletup.
So semua ni you ada someone yang telling you to about this ataupun masa ni you like jadi rocket scientist?
Oh no, I belajar. Yeah, I belajar along the way. I am very good at reverse engineering people content. I'm very good at analyzing what makes a video explode. What makes the hook so good? What makes people watch the content untuk jangka masa panjang? So, just master reverse engineering pada permulaannya. Jangan fokus kepada originality. I selalu cakap kepada student I, copy 30 je. You copy 30 video, by the time you make it 31, you akan realise, I tak sukalah berlakon macam gini, I nak buat macam gini. I tak sukalah skrip ni, I nak tukar sikit. Then baru datang originality. Fuck originality pada permulaannya. If content creator Malaysia poyo, tak nak kasih tiru, Mak Saleh banyak.
Faham? Orang tak tengok pun kadang-kadang.
Yeah.
Just tiru lah.
Yeah, that's the bare truth. People don't
Makes
want to tell you because in school they tell you to not tiru. I am telling you, don't follow the rules in school. Tiru pada permulaannya.
Faham? So how like you tiru bulat-bulat juga kan? Like how many videos until you rasa macam I need to
28.
change?
For me, it's 28. But I suggest my students 30 lah. But for me, 28.
28.
Yeah.
So around 28 tu baru you find your way
Character.
of doing character.
I found my character. I tak ikut lakonan Astro Kobe sangat. I'm more energetic. Astro Kobe lakonan dia cut out. I nak buat green screen. So then I changed it to make Space Zola. Then Space Zola betul-betul lahir.
Faham?
Yeah.
Oh, they interesting sangat. Sebab like sekarang macam you cakap lah, like everyone trying to push about originality.
Fuck
sampai lah orang macam hilang idea.
Bazir masa.
Sebab like idea sekarang like just curi combine jadi a big new idea.
Bro,
kan?
there are 8 billion people on earth. Relax.
Faham?
8 billion people on earth. You don't need to target to get all 8 billion. Even if you get 0.1% of viewers, you have succeeded.
Faham. And then saya tertarik dengan like when you talk about space kan, where you cari source tu sendiri kan,
yes.
you research and then like I just macam interested lah like what is your most fucked up research when you do your
about space?
Yeah, about space. Like macam shit macam ni ke aja tu.
Is realizing that everything we are made of, everything on earth, everything in space, your atoms, your body, your phones, your technology, everything is made from stardust. It's realizing that we come from the formation of a star exploding, creating other stars, creating other planets. And it goes very deep because in my religion we believe tanah made manusia. But what made tanah is stardust also. So it's mind-blowing to think that we want to believe that we are so small in the vastness of the universe, but we are also so connected with one another.
So this is one of the mind-blowing things that you find out kan.
Yeah.
So and you
Shifted my views about life terus.
how was it?
I don't give a fuck about rules. I don't like the idea of calling you Dato and all this bullshit. You are a human. I'm a human. Don't play like you are God. I do not treat people any differently no matter whatever age they are because we are all human on a beautiful planet.
Faham. So like everyone sama je.
Exactly the same.
Faham. And like macam kita bercakap pasal space tadi and then satu benda yang saya curious lah right. When you talk about dalam kita punya agama. So sebagai seorang consumer dengan content you're talking about a lot about space kan. This is a curious kid asking. Apa pendapat you like agama dengan sains diselarikan?
Very interconnected. It doesn't matter what religion you are. I think religion and science is very interconnected with one another. The deeper you go about it, the more you realize it's relatable. Some of the facts may be a bit off, but it's always very relatable. So to me, it goes very deep. It goes very, very deep. But yeah, you do get a lot of backlash, bro. Kena hentam banyak bila you cerita pasal benda ni kat social media.
Faham. So you memang agree that agama dengan science can
of course interconnected
lah.
yeah.
Faham. And then like saya again, this is a curious kid asking like you when we talk about space there's about a lot of things kan. I know this kita boleh cari dekat Google tapi I want your perspective on this lah. How about we talk about dark hole? Do you
Black hole.
Black hole, yeah, black hole. So can you?
Well, black hole is what happens when a star that is much, much bigger. So our sun is a star, right? A star that is much, much bigger than our sun collapses within its own gravity and becomes so tiny that when it shrinks, anything that shrinks at a fast rate becomes a black hole. It is so powerful, the amount of gravity that can pull everything in, even cahaya is pulled in. However, we can only understand it based on theory. We can see it even dekat tengah our own galaxy, but we've never actually been there. So kita tak tahu. But I think it's fascinating, the things that are out there. We are so focused dekat bumi, but in reality, kita ni kecil kecil-kecil je di keluar sana alam
So
semesta.
tak nampak sangat dekat luar
Exactly,
sana,
bro,
kan?
bro. We are tiny.
Sangat kecil.
Yeah.
And then like kita bercakap pasal satu benda yang saya teringat you cakap. You lagi percaya UFO daripada percaya hantu.
Betul.
Kenapa?
There's no logic to hantu. Where are they?
Okay.
Bro, I've done some crazy shit.
Okay.
I've done some crazy shit, but I've not seen it. I bukan nak takutkan diri. I guess kalau I nampak, maybe I be like, oh my gosh, it's a hantu. But I just ada banyak soalan. Like, kalau I jumpa dia, I cakap, oh my gosh, mana rumah you? Macam mana you boleh hidup dekat sini? I think kalau I jumpa hantu, I nak ikut dia pergi rumah dia. I want to see what his dimension looks like. Sebab kalau hantu wujud, maksudnya dia duduk dekat 4th dimension and above. Kita manusia, we live 1 to 3 dimension.
Yes, betul.
And if you boleh tengok the 4th and 5th dimension, whoa. So I would love to go and see. I nak interview dia sebenarnya, nak tanya, oh my gosh, kenapa jadi macam gini? Come.
So like one of the the podcast, when you said you want to buka your hijab, basically hijab is like a transparent
Barrier.
barriers for us to see lah. And then you want to buka because you want to rasa benda tu.
Betul.
For me, that is a curious guy asking. Kan?
Betul.
But people are lash you
Teruk gila.
left and right. So what your take on that masa tu?
To all the people who backlash me, I don't give a fuck. Say what you want to say. I don't make my content to impress the world. I make my content to impress the people that like what I do. If you don't like it, I'm sorry.
So you memang, if let's say you are given the chance kan, memang you willing to try something macam tu.
Why not?
Understand?
Why
So,
not? Life is too short.
Betul. So if let's say, kalau contoh, like if let's say one of my crews ini, hysteria. So what's your first?
I'll slap him cakap, jangan berlakon lah.
Okay, faham. So that's your tag lah. But by right, that's your opinion. Yeah, no problem with it. Okay, so saya tertarik dengan when you talk about your appearance before this, kan? And when you talk about before this, you tak ada your vitiligo, kan? And this is, I know this is a vitiligo. And bila dia start ni?
Vitiligo I mula, I rasa 6 tahun lepas. Mula-mula kat hidung ni, I ingat panau or something, and I letak ubat panau tak hilang. Lepas tu merebak.
Oh.
Yeah.
So dia macam dia
baru start.
Muka dulu.
Muka dulu.
Oh.
Dia baru start. So dia bukan macam daripada lahir, daripada kecil dah ada benda tu.
Faham? So like pelan-pelan dia dah merebak.
Yeah, merebak.
Is it still macam
Yes. I have active vitiligo.
Oh, faham. Yeah. So during that period masa you find out, and then when the thing merebak, how do you cope?
I was depressed, bro.
Yeah.
I acah-acah kuat je. Pergi office 9 to 5 time tu, acah-acah kuat je. Acah-acah, oh it's nothing. Tapi balik rumah menangis juga a few times. I think maybe 3-4 times I cried a bit. Because daripada muka tak ada apa-apa, tiba-tiba pump keluar jadi macam zebra. But I learned to accept it. There's nothing I can do. There's no medicine for it too. Nak buat macam mana kan? So I terima je lah benda tu. And to beat my kesedihan, I buatlah content. And then I realised people can still accept me for who I am. Then I realised vitiligo is a blessing sebenarnya. Sebab bila orang jumpa kat luar, dia tak hesitate tegur sebab dia tahu Space Zola vitiligo. Kalau tak ada vitiligo, ni Space Zola ke? Tapi bila ada vitiligo, Space Zola.
Dia macam apa tu? Macam anda cakap tu?
Sakat trademark ke dia?
Yeah, trademark, betul. So by right, masa you dapat benda ni, like did everyone like tegur ke?
Yeah. My mom tried to fix it. She was so concerned about what's on my face. She nak bawa pergi hospital and everything. But yeah, it affected me. Orang panggil I muka kurap, macam-macam.
To be honest, when you start Space Dola, when you with this appearance, saya tak perasan, tak kenal, because it's very different. Okay, and this
you know, I don't even need glasses. I pakai cermin mata just because I nak cover vitiligo, sebab kalau tengok muka betul-betul.
dia sekarang masih merebak lah kan, senang cerita.
Oh yeah.
Okay, macam Michael Jackson.
Bro, yeah. What a honor to be compared with the legend.
Selevel Jackson. Okay. So macam I nampak juga, like when you do content, you punya setup is very simple. It's very, but the content out there yang you put out kan. And masa you first started buat content, your your main purpose adalah
Money.
kan? So adakah like when you do this long already, adakah your purpose still money?
Yes, completely.
Change.
When I started making videos, the main focus was to survive and to make money. But now I want power.
Power as in?
Power to change things.
Influence macam tu lah. So like macam you tengok dengan content social media sekarang ni, how powerful content can influence people?
I'm tired of seeing content creator gelek bontot 7 titik. I think we have a bit too much of that. We need to change it. We need to create valued content creators who actually parents tak kisah anak-anak tengok, tak merosakkan minda dorang. I mean, yeah, we are guys. We're not going to complain, right? Tetapi a bit too much of it is also not good. And I want to change that. I want to create more content creator that brings value kepada people's lives. That mak bapak tengok, ya, aku suka ni. Ni boleh anak aku boleh tengok video-video ini. I want to create more of those content creators.
Faham, like educational
Doesn't matter,
content.
but inspiring, educational, that brings a positive impact. Bukan joget-joget and then that's it, you know.
Faham. Like baru je semalam ke hari ni SPM keluar and we can see 9G on the result, right? So sebagai you are content creator, and then most of them bila gagal orang kata macam aku boleh jadi content creator, I can be a content creator bila besar nanti. What's your take on that?
It's the best job in the world.
So they can be
rakan-rakan, when people tell you, oh, don't be a content creator and everything, let me tell you right now, it's the best job in the world. The one thing that will sustain through the AI revolution, because AI is coming for everything, whether you like it or not.
Yes.
I am telling you, AI, whatever job, career that you think is secure, think again. AI will radically change everything. But one thing will sustain, will maintain, will be there. Personal branding. I'm not talking about social media, just talking about personal branding. Personal branding is extremely powerful, but to build personal branding in the era that we live in now, we have to utilize social media. So, if you make content that brings value, you have personal branding, do it. Tetapi, jangan expect quick gratification, quick result lah. The problem with a lot of kids I jumpa sekarang, nak quit semua belajar and everything, tapi buat social media, after a while quit. Oh, tak ada view, tak ada orang suka. Don't be a quitter lah. So, do what I do. Get a job, kerja, sambil kerja, buat content. Be lifeless. Bila I start buat content, nobody supported me. Nobody cared about what I do. Kawan-kawan I panggil I gila. Bapak pelik mamat ni buat video macam gini. But I kept on going. So if you want to really succeed in social media, don't give reasons. Work. While working, buat content. Jangan ada girlfriend, jangan ada boyfriend, jangan bercinta. Work hard on yourself.
Faham? Jadi kalau contoh saya bagi contoh macam budak-budak sekarang, like I said just now lah, diorang dapat result 9G, they don't have educational background yang sangat kuat, but then when you said you nak content creator yang bervalue kan, so adakah itu clashes dengan when you want to put out the content out there?
I don't care if it clashes or not. That's not my concern. My concern is to give people opportunities to make money. And as a content creator, you have wider scope of opportunities to make money. Banyak orang tak tahu benda ni dekat Malaysia. Tetapi bila you jadi content creator, especially di platform seperti YouTube, dia kasih you gaji pokok untuk setiap 1,000 view you dapat. So you can survive as a content creator. Jangan rely on satu platform, be on all platforms. So kepada I nak jadi complete opposite. Kalau you nak jadi content creator, go for it. Go for it. Jangan dengar cakap orang, go for it. People will tell you, oh, it's not a secure job. Macam dia tahu apa kerja yang secure. Macam dia magician boleh cakap you, this job 100% secure. Bullshit, bro. You don't know shit. With AI, for the first time, we don't know what job is going to be secure or not. We don't know. So, stop listening kepada people. Stop listening to the parents out there, I'm sorry. But stop listening to your parents that tell you what you should or should not do. But chase what you want to do. Life is too short untuk dengar cakap orang what you should or should not do, right? Be what you want to be.
Faham? Jadi kalau macam contoh now is you ajar content sekarang. I can see that you have your paid content juga dekat YouTube kan. You ajar macam mana buat content. So accumulatively lah kan. Dah berapa students you actually sekarang?
We have
Community
enough
lah.
student. We have enough student. We are making enough money already. We are starting our physical classes. We've taught a lot of SMEs. Thank you, bro. Tangan aku menggigit, aku dah Parkinson. So, we teach a lot of SMEs. It's been very good. Something crazy happened, bro. Oh my gosh. I taught this one SME last month. Oh my gosh, Ashraf, thank you, bro. I love you. Thank you so much. So nice guy. So I taught this company, dia bawa 6 orang. And then after the class, he was so happy with it. A few weeks later, he contacted me and said, Syed, will you be free on 12 sampai 17 next month? I was like, yeah, what's up? I would like you to come with me to Oxford. Like Oxford in UK. To join and meet KJ and everything. And you'll be surrounded by 10 other entrepreneurs from Malaysia. I'm like, is this a joke? You know, like all the other entrepreneurs invited were like top tier, rich people, you know, successful. And I'm like fucking no one. So I'm like, I had my doubts. So I was like, yeah, I would love to. Tapi dia dah beli tiket. I was like, oh my gosh.
By hook, by crook kena pergi kan?
Yeah, bro. So, think about it. I don't have the best education. I worked extremely hard. I did social media, built my platform, built my following, built a business. And now, here I am given the opportunity to go to Oxford. That's mad. The things you can do in time.
So when you go to Oxford tu sebagai apa tu?
To talk, to share about knowledge about social media and to learn about business for the 6 days.
So
it's all paid for as well.
all
yeah.
paid.
All paid, bro.
Oi,
All
all
paid.
mine.
Bro, I'm telling you, what a blessing. I'm so honored to be invited. I've only seen KJ from far, so to be able to say hi to him, hello. It's so
Even
nice.
Syed Saddiq is your brother.
Yeah. But I admire KJ.
Faham?
Yeah.
Like macam you ajar SME juga kan? Like you ajar orang as to be a content creator ataupun macam mana nak buat content?
I ajar them how to build social media organically. Space Dollar, we've spent RM0 on paid ads. Zero. We don't know shit about paid ads. So I'm not going to try to lie and say, oh, I'm the master of paid ads. I don't know nothing about paid ads. But we teach people how to make content organically. We teach people how to reverse engineer content. We teach people how to use AI to make content faster. At the same time, by the time we are done the first 3 hours, the next 3 hours kita cater kepada company tu. So let's say, what is your problem with your company? Share your problems, and then we will sit down and see how we can make content together for you. Yeah.
So that is your whole module and program dekat
Correct.
SME lah.
Correct.
So selain SME, you target
physical
juga?
classes,
Physical classes.
similar to I think what you guys are doing. Tetapi we are just going to focus on social media, only social media, not business.
Right. So macam I saw few of the content creator yang ada similar vibe dengan you.
Yes.
So that's your students kan?
Yeah.
So how they doing?
Amazing. I let my students copy me bulat-bulat. I let my students copy my script, copy my acting style, copy my caption color, copy bulat-bulat. And the beauty about letting your students copy bulat-bulat is because I know it works. And when they copy bulat-bulat, not only do they get views, not only do they learn how to make social media, but now the audience comment on the videos, ini copy Space Dollar, ini tiru Space Dollar, and they will say, Space Dollar cikgu saya, free marketing, zero paid ads.
Faham? So it's like, you tiru Space Dollar sebab you tahulah yang Space Dollar tengah mengajar content.
And my students are super fucking nice. They tell in the comments, yeah, Space Dollar my teacher. So now, how much do I have to pay for to promote my business? Nothing.
Faham? So
every students we've got in Space Dollar, organic.
So it's rolling like that. And kalau macam kita cakap pasal content sekarang kan, like memang Space Dollar masuk dalam dunia social media directly sebagai Space Dollar, and that is your personal branding kan. Tapi when you see, sebab you suka kaji benda kan, what do you see in 3 years? Maybe kita cakap pasal 3 years dulu. What do you see the trend of social media sekarang?
I think there will be more content creators. I think sponsored jobs will cease to exist. I think if your focus as a content creator, to be a content creator, is to get sponsored jobs from companies, that will go away very soon. Sebab I rasa syarikat-syarikat besar akan sedar, kenapa aku nak bayar muka-muka content creator ini bila aku boleh buat sendiri. So I think sponsored jobs will go away. Like right now, content creators are still relying for sponsored jobs. But I think the future of content creator is if you are a successful content creator, you need to connect with your own brand. You need to build your own trust, your own brand, and then succeed as a content creator. Macam tu, sponsored jobs will go away very fast. However, I think content creators will be more powerful than politicians and kings, because you don't. How many people knows Trump compared to Mr. Beast?
Yeah. Betul.
How many people in the world knows Donald Trump compared to Mr. Beast? Donald Trump will change again, but Mr. Beast will sustain. So the way I look at it, content to be the 1% content creator requires a decade plus. But if you stick to the journey and you work extremely hard, you can be more powerful than politicians.
Faham. Like bila you cakap pasal content creator, the sponsorship punya relationship tu dah makin
that will go away very
will
soon.
go away.
Tak lama lagi, because imagine kalau you Grab, kerja Grab.
Okay.
Your Grab company, or I don't know, Food Panda, whatever it is. You nak bayar content creator 6,000, 7,000 ringgit, or maybe 10,000 ringgit, 20,000 ringgit to help their ad campaign, right? Bukan lagi bagus you buat sendiri.
Betul.
It's more cost effective. Dengan AI lagi senang buat. So yeah, a lot of companies don't like also that we do this, because we tell the companies jangan bazir duit kat content creator, buat sendiri. But that's the reality of things.
So when you said content creator sekarang kena tahu dia punya brand sendiri, meaning that they need to build
their own brand, yes,
around him.
Yes.
Oh,
you cannot be a content creator just because you want to make videos, be viral, and then get sponsored jobs. That will die out 100%. You need to be a businessman. You cannot just be a content creator because you want to be a content creator. You want to be famous. You want to be known by people. Wrong way of being a content creator. You want to be a content creator and a successful one, you have to be a content creator and a businessman.
So and again, when you said this, kita cakap pasal content creator and then build a business. Tapi before that, you need to kuatkan you punya personal branding dulu lah kan. But there's the mathematics lah.
Betul.
There's a formula kan. Okay. And then when we talk about Space Dola juga, you are sekarang you buat English content dengan Malay content.
Betul.
And then you buat shorts kan. And then now you are transitioning to long video.
Betul.
So curious, what's your topic yang you akan sajikan?
We're going to start podcast too, but science related. We are going to do more documentaries, and we're going to do more science-based long-form content, macam apa yang dekat dalam laut, what is hidden in North and South Pole, but science-based lah.
Faham?
Because Space Dola is purely science-based. Science and bumi dan angkasa lepas. So it's going to stick to that niche lah.
Bumi dan angkasa lepas.
Yeah, kenali bumi dan angkasa lepas.
Okay, so there's your long form lah.
Yeah.
And then documentary, when you cakap pasal documentary, ada satu tribe yang you visit dekat Indonesia kan.
Betul.
Why itu first kan?
Betul.
Itu first kan?
Kenapa and it exploded. Yeah.
Yes, betul. Kenapa you pilih that tribe in the first place? And then why documentary?
Sebab I tengok content creator Malaysia yang buat travel semua benda ni is always about cantik tempat ni, show nice places. Nobody wants to do the dirty work. Nobody wants to do the third world countries. And I was like, you know what? I tengok banyak documentary dekat Discovery Channel, banyak Mak Saleh buat. So I was like, kenapa tak ada Melayu buat? So I tried. I didn't expect meletup macam gini, but yeah. It worked very well.
The apa tu yang dihidupkan mayat tu kan,
awake
mayat tu. So if let's say lah kan, kalau saya nak tanya, like you said, the dirty work work kan, dalam dunia documentary, do you have in mind apa documentary yang you rasa you nak buat dekat Malaysia?
Yes, I nak pakai baju, nak lompat dalam sewer tai, nak tunjuk how it's like to clean the sewer. That type of dirty great work. I bet you're curious. Aren't you curious where your shit goes to? Where your shit and pee go to? Don't you think it'll be interesting if you see me in a suit cleaning the sewer, showing what it's like orang buat kerja sewer ni? So it doesn't have to be the crazy type of documentary. Benda simple macam gini can cause a massive impact. You don't realise berapa banyak orang terfikir pasal benda ni pun. You just think about flushing. But imagine if I get the chance to do that. Or kita satu documentary kita nak buat dekat India, Puak Agori. They're the last tribe on earth. They masih makan daging manusia. Oh my gosh, I want to see how they do that. Why? Why do you eat human meat? And then they like to smoke weed dengan tahi lembu. I'm like, oh my gosh, how does that taste? So I have too much curiosity dalam my kepala. And because of my curiosity, I want to do it lah. I know banyak orang akan cakap, you know what, if you mati and all this, I'm like, okay man, kalau dah mati, matilah. I can die now while driving. You know, why fear something you cannot control? I want to do what I love. If you don't like it, whatever.
Faham? If let's say lagi satu macam contoh kalau kita bercakap pasal dokumentari,
Hmm.
there's a lot of dokumentari yang bercerita pasal community. Would you interested untuk buat macam
Depends on the community. It has to be very interesting.
Hmm.
If it doesn't interest me, I won't do it.
Oh.
Dia kena betul-betul menarik. Kalau betul-betul I rasa benda tu menarik dan ada jalan untuk buat, kita kenalah check tour guide betul. Janganlah pergi negara orang hai nak tengok you makan manusia, memang you kena lah. So you need to find a proper tour guide and everything. But yeah, if we get the chance to, and it's a good documentary, yeah. But it cannot be boring lah.
Oh, and then masa you buat documentary, do you collab dengan other ke ataupun this is you one no show?
Yeah. Kita we get enough RPM for the Indonesia. Yeah, we got sponsored. And kita cari tour guide. Jangan, please, bila nak buat documentary, research, cari tour guide yang sesuai. Tunjuk tour guide, I nak buat ni. Jangan main pergi je. Itu memang buat hal.
Because macam there are one content creator yang sangat besar, which is Nas Daily. He getting backlashes because dia tak buat research yang betul, and then he make wrong guy famous, right? And then bila saya nampak there are video that you say that this is where Space Dollar going to, saya terus teringat like, oh, you are similar to Nas Daily.
Nas Daily, I am Space Dollar, and I am going to destroy you. Your relationship that you have with the Zionist, you fucked up. Now, I'm going to do what you do, but 10 times better. I will dominate Asia. You, Nas Daily, you have competition now.
So, memang, again lah, you boleh je.
Why not?
Why not? No problem.
We all, what can we not do in life?
By right, betul lah tu.
There's nothing we cannot do in life with time. And we are so focused on want to be this, want to be that. But if you work hard for 10 years, there's a lot you can do.
Yeah, by right, sebab kalau you buat benda macam ni, by right you can be the next Nas Daily or the best Space Dollar.
I didn't come here to be number 2.
Yes. By right, faham? And then like, we are talking about your content already, and we're talking about Space Dollar as a brand. And then this beberapa minggu ni kita nampak like your brother Syed Saddiq, and then he went through court, and then what do you feel like?
I pity him. We may not agree to a lot of things, but I love him. And Saddiq is a bit lurus bendul. I mean, if he was just a bit corrupted, I would have been fucking rich. I wouldn't have done Grab. In fact, I could have jump-started my YouTube much faster, but he's not corrupted. And I don't like politics. I don't like being involved in it. Not a fan of it. But I wish you the best, Saddiq. I don't know how you do this. Yeah, I honestly tak faham how he can take so much of hate and torment and still be this strong. But that's the beauty about Saddiq Sigaraga. He's just he's like a Transformers. He doesn't know how to stop.
And then when these things happen, right, you as a brother, kan, how do you support him, like morally?
Morally, we are all our whole family are there with him 24/7 whenever he needs us. We love him to death. We will all take a bullet for him. He, no matter our differences, he is still my blood brother, and I still love him so much. And whatever he needs, the family will be there 24/7.
When you talk about there are a lot of things that you are not agree with him. How was your relationship actually with him?
Good. He just makes the rules, I break the rules. That's the difference between me and him. He's a politician, he makes rules. I break him.
Macam yin yang.
Yeah.
Understand. Saya selalu tanya satu soalan yang saya suka tanya lah. Sebab I love to learn from people.
Sure.
And then, what is your life principle?
Wow, that is a great question. Let me think. My life principle in what I do. Actually, I put it on my wallpaper. Can I read it to you?
Sure.
Yeah, I have it on my wallpaper, which is mad. It says, if you hesitate to post it, post it. The downside is 0. No one cares that much. No one will think about it tomorrow. The upside is infinite. The right human could see it in the right moment which could change your entire life.
So kalau saya nak summarize right now, just do it.
Just do it. Don't worry about what you cannot control. Jangan risau pasal AI akan take over. Jangan risau pasal competition you. Jangan risau pasal what is going to come the next 1 year and is going to ruin your career. Focus on tomorrow. Jangan focus on too long of a thing and then it makes you headache. Banyak orang I jumpa nak start career, apa-apa career sekalipun, they always ask me, what if this happen? What if this happen? Bro, it's not happened. Why are you worried about something that hasn't even happened yet? Focus on tomorrow. Relax.
Betul.
Take a breath. Relax. Don't think about what you cannot control yet. The earth could be destroyed tomorrow. Nobody knows. Just focus on the next day.
When you talk about, you always talk about do it now, do it now. Is there anything yang you pernah rasa menyesal because you not do it now?
Yes. If I was to reverse back the clock, I would have started YouTube 15 years ago.
15 years ago. So by right, memang YouTube is your
changed my life. Social media has changed my life completely. And I am very grateful to my audience. Space Dollar takkan wujud. Space Dollar would not exist without the audience. So I should bow down to all of you and saying thank you to all of you for supporting Space Dollar. I exist because of you.
Faham? Like audience ni yang membuatkan Space Dollar naik.
Yes.
Kan? Okay, understand. But tapi like you are a content creator now, right? Do you have like your circle of content creators, friends yang you mingle around?
No.
Tak ada.
Yeah. I have a few, but they have their own lives. Dah bercinta dan ni semua. But I don't rely on my dopamine from them. I just focus on me.
Faham.
You know, to succeed as a content creator, my biggest advice to people is this: be selfish. Be selfish with your time. Be selfish with who you spend your time with. Be selfish with your work, your career. Then if you are working to 9 to 5, if you're working a 9 to 5 and you want to be a content creator, here's my advice to you. Sorry boss, kalau boss di luar sana kalau korang tak setuju. My advice to you, kalau you nak jadi content creator yang berjaya, bila you pergi kerja, you tipu boss you. You only give 30% of your life to your boss. But don't tell your boss. 70% of your life goes to building you. Improving you, improving how to edit, script write, make content. Masa saya kerja 9 to 5, senyap aku buat script. Yeah, your boss will not like it, but who gives a fuck? Yeah, focus on you. Be selfish on your time, and then you will succeed as a content creator.
Understand. So there's a message for those who yang nak jadi content creator tapi you don't know how to start and nak start tapi tak tahu kat mana.
Okay, in regards to that, kenapa ia sangat penting untuk start is banyak orang buat kesilapan apabila mereka jadi content creator. Mereka fikir you need to have camera, money, equipment, whatever this to start. Waste of time. Banyak orang jumpa juga, oh saya tak handsome lagi, I want to fix my face, I want to look better, I want to be fit. Waste of time. 1001 alasan. Just start and you will evolve along the way. You'll figure everything out along the way. But if you don't start and you wait for the perfect moment to start, you will waste time and regret it for the rest of your life.
Sebab tak ada perfect moment
Betul.
kan.
Betul.
Like, hari ni sekarang pun boleh start kan.
Betul.
Easy as that.
Betul.
Okay. So we are approaching to the end. So saya nak tanya satu last question. Bukan last question lah. Like, what is your hope to Space Dollar?
I want to change the world. When I say change the world, it's not like you need to have hundreds of millions of subscribers. To me, maksud when I say change the world, because everybody's like, whenever I meet people and orang cakap you want to change the world, that is so cocky. I'm like, bro, when I say change the world, even though I get a handful of people lepas tengok my video realize, aku belajar benda baru hari ini, that is changing the world. It's not about, oh, you need to fix the politics of the world. No, changing the world means even if I get a small amount of people whose lives are being changed from what I teach, the videos that I produce, that to me is changing the world.
Faham.
Yeah.
So by right, when you want to put a video out there, the message is all about
exactly.
So every information yang orang dapat daripada you,
they learn something new.
Person
Yes.
of their life.
Yes.
Kan? Alright. Great talking with you.
Thank you.
Dola.
Appreciate it.
And then this is my first time seeing Dola juga. And then hearing dia punya perspektif tentang kehidupan, tentang dia punya social media, it's very life opening. And then when people said like when my assistant producer said we are calling Space Dollar, I was like, the fuck? Saya macam Space Dollar macam tu. are you going to argue with me? Something like that. Sebab
Did you watch the videos from before, Space Zola?
Yeah, I watched
on
a
it.
couple of times already. Actually.
My man.
Because I also like space. That's why, like I said, I'm a curious kid and ask about perspective lah. So by right, this is Space Zola, guys, and then I really hope that you can produce more content, and
Sure.
I really like to see more of you
Sure.
and more of your team.
Sure.
Alright, thank you so much, and jangan lupa like, share and subscribe, and then kita akan jumpa lagi episod akan datang dengan topik yang berbeza dan juga guest yang berbeza. Terima kasih, bye bye.
Terima kasih semua. Assalamualaikum.
Wassalam.